Yeah, that's right. So the United States is one of the countries where insulin is the most expensive. Insulin costs less than $10 to make, but it can cost up to $98 per vial here, and that's compared to $35 per vial in Mexico. So this week, Eli Lilly announced that it's lowering its cost of insulin by 70% and capping out-of-pocket costs at $35 per month. This move falls in line with the Inflation Reduction Act. You may remember back in January, President Joe Biden announced nearly 4 million seniors on Medicare would see the cost of their insulin capped. And he also made it clear that the life-saving benefits should apply to everyone, not just those on Medicare. Well, Eli Lilly is the first pharmaceutical company to step up, promising that life-saving relief. The company is capping out-of-pocket costs immediately and says it plans to cut its list price of most commonly prescribed insulin, as well as another insulin, a little later this year. So according to a recent study, in 2021, 1 million Americans were forced to ration their insulin because they just couldn't afford it. Patient advocates believe that this announcement will save lives.
No one should lay in bed wondering how they can afford this life-saving medication for themselves or their children. The president has repeatedly called to extend this $35 cap to everyone. That's why we were delighted to see a major manufacturer of insulin announce that they were responding to the president's call to action and lowering their prices. It's a big deal, and it's time for other manufacturers to follow.
So the average price of insulin nearly tripled between 2002 and 2013. Research also shows that trend continued, with the average price rising more than 50% between 2014 to 2019. So, Pat, Christelle, obviously, we're all hoping that this is the start of the decline.
Right. That's what I was just thinking about. Hopefully, other pharmaceutical companies will follow suit.
Yep.
And quickly do so.
And quickly. That's the key word, quickly.
Right. All right.
Thanks, Carrie.
Thanks, Carrie.